Hello all, my name is Corey Yurkovic and this is my tribute to Mr. McCauley. I could have spent 10 minutes talking about him myself, but instead I'd like to show you all the people that McCauley has impacted and have great stories to tell about him.
Maybe riding down to pen relays when he was like freaking out about in the city, or him consistently yelling at me for skipping class and coming to the library to bother him about track.
Coming in on a Saturday morning and getting the most warm and grateful welcome and having a great Saturday detention. He made it a lot easier and it was a great time.
Like, you know, every time I see him, he always gets my name wrong.
My phone was out of battery, and Mr. McCauley, he was just such a great guy, and he actually let me use his chargers in his office, and I actually got to charge my phone in his office, which was pretty cool.
Whew. Mr. McCauley, there's a lot of stories for Mr. McCauley. Probably most of them I can't say. That's how bad they are. He is just a character, and he's got a ton of jokes, and he's always fun to talk to.
I was seeing a bunch of pictures around the school of him, just out of nowhere. I knew where the source was, but I didn't expect the quantity, but I do appreciate it.
Yeah,
seeing his picture everywhere.
Seeing him every morning when I go to Mr. Wolf's class.
When I first met you at Lionville Middle School, and you were teaching 7th grade and I was student teaching. Those were great times. Doug Vulture, love him.
Mr. McCauley, he's come a long way. He's taught me how to play chess in the library. He's a great guy.
Probably yelling at me for doing something in the library. He's keeping the library in check, doing a good job.
I say he mentored me with track, and he was a great teacher.
At one of our track meets, Melanie Taylor did really good, and he said, "Nice job, big girl."
My favorite memory with Mr. McCauley is either going to states and indoor because he went a little crazy at the hotel, or all of the scavenger hunts that he always put a lot of effort into planning for us at the end of the track season.
When he had a stroke.
When I went to sign into the library and he asked me for my credit card number.
Well, you know, I just love seeing him in the library. He really brightens up the day.
I don't think I can think of one. I think just my favorite memory is just saying hi to him and seeing what funny thing he says to me, because he's always got something great to say.
I would say the academic team practices, his jokes, memorable, all of them. But we can't say them out loud, that's all.
My favorite memory is when we crashed into a pole at our very first competition, and he was like, "Welcome to academic team."
Yeah, he helped everyone find the books. He kept everything clean.
I don't know much about the librarian position, so I can't say he's a good librarian, but he's a good person.
Absolutely not. I didn't see a single person check out a book in all 4 years. I don't. If I asked him where something was, I don't think he would be able to help me.
Oh, Mr. McCauley? He's the best librarian, of course. He has lots of books, so yeah, I'd say 8 out of 10.
No, not at all. All he did was heckle children and taunt them and torture them, but actually that makes him an amazing librarian. Yes, I changed my mind.
The best. Undefeated. The greatest. My favorite. I think he's the best. I mean, there's no one more I'd rather see when I walk into the library, and when I see him, it's just one of the greatest things ever, honestly.
I think he's the best librarian I've ever met.
Pretty good, yeah.
No, he lets me go in there all the time when I'm not supposed to be in there.
I have limited experience with him, but I think Mr. McCauley was an excellent librarian.
Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah.
10 out of 10.
12 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
He's not just a librarian, he's more than that.
He's the library keeper.
He's the keeper of the books.
Yeah, he's got the keys.
The keys to the books.
He's the man. He's the library.
He can unlock it anytime he wants.
Yeah.
I think he is the definition of a librarian. No one could ever beat him as a librarian.
Amazing librarian, the best out there.
Yes, amazing. So many books to give out, and we love our librarians.
As a coach, I think he's also like a great coach, and I definitely would not have continued to run if it wasn't for him.
For academic team, I can't speak for track, but for academic team, he absolutely is. Academic team is one of those things where not that much strategy is really needed, but what you need to do is foster a love of learning and, you know, trying all things new, and he does an amazing job at that.
Yeah, he makes it fun, and it's always like, makes every year better. Even though we have no uniforms, he's a great track coach.
Yeah, he's an amazing coach. He is honest with everyone, he helps everyone.
Yes.
I didn't have it,
but I can attest he was a good coach.
Like when I would sit in the library and he would yell at the track people, I was like, that's a good coach.
He gave some nice workouts. I can attest.
Oh, 100%. It seems like every single person that has him as a coach loves him, and just really seems like he's inspiring to everyone.
I think Macaulay's a very good coach. He loves what he does, and that's very clear from every practice where he shows up and talks to us, and always is there to give us advice.
What does he coach?
For sure. No.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's a great coach. He's my favorite coach.
amazing. I don't know a single person that knows more facts than Mr. McCauley. Like, who knows about architecture, Mr. McCauley?
I think he should help out with like the community and volunteer. I think he should travel the world and use his vast well of knowledge to forge new connections.
Stay lit.
Yeah, live it up. Party it up. Yeah.
Stay lit.
Visit.
Yeah,
No, we're not here.
Yeah.
It's past we're not gonna be here.
But yeah.
I think that he should just sit back, relax, and enjoy his best life, his golden years.
Oh my gosh, travel.
Do what you feel is right deep down. Remember, to be yourself, you have to find yourself.
Macaulay, just take a break. Don't get yourself hurt. Don't end up in the hospital. Please don't have a stroke, or we need to send you letters and make you posters. That's too much stress. I can't handle that. I think my advice to Macaulay would try and keep the girlfriends under control in his retirement, because he's gonna have a lot more free time now.
Enjoy life.
Stay hydrated.
Thank you so much. You've been the foundation of this school, and hope you have fun in retirement.
Thank you so much, Mr. McCauley.
Thank you, Macaulay. I love you.
Macaulay, muy gracias for your service. I appreciate everything you've done. I hope you have a great time in retirement, and I hope the best for you in your future.
Thank you, Mr. McCauley, for everything that you've done. You're a wonderful guy.
Thank you, Macaulay. We love you.
Thank you, Macaulay. You're the best.
Thank you, Mr. McCauley. We love you.
Thank you, Macaulay. We love you. Woo.
Thank you, Macaulay. We love you.
Thank you so much. We love you.
Have a happy retirement.
Thank you, Macaulay, for everything you've done.
Thank you, Mr. Macaulay. We love you.
Thank you, Mr. McCauley. We love you.
Thank you.
Wave?
Yeah.
I'll start it. Ready?
I'm starting wave. Okay.
Lexi.
Guys, that was beautiful.